This is a unboxing of a Prinz Astral refractor. Let's open and see. I just always wanted to have one of these again, and now I'm going to open it. There is a second layer, which is this cardboard, and now I'm going to open this cardboard. Oh, I'm surprised it's a wooden box. Look at it. Made in Japan. And look at it, this is old style. They don't make things like that anymore. They give you cardboard. This is from 1970s and it has survived all that time. Let's open it and see what is inside again. Ooh, look at it. Oh, beautiful. This is a vintage telescope. In a proper box. Ooh, wow. Look at that. This is a 60mm ultra-azimuth mount. The reason the 60mm was built a lot in the past, and nowadays with William Optics and others, they make that, is because 60mm is the limit, maximum limit that you can actually see the iris disk around the bright objects like stars. So let's see what is inside this. Okay, this is the optical tube. And this is the finder. This is the mount head. Very old, but very cleaned. These are the eyepiece caps. Border lens. Oh, they used to build the border lens really big. And these are all the lens holders. This is the 6mm, and that is 12.5. And there's more here. 4mm. And another one which is a 20mm. They're Huygens, all of them. Not very good. Better than nothing. Look at this. It has a mass. You can feel it. This is a. Oh. This is a star diagonal. But the star diagonals nowadays are made of mirror. This one is actually made of glass. It's a prism. As you can see. Impressive. And at the bottom of it comes the tripod. Yeah, tripod. And the manual controls. Use knobs to turn. Quite nice. Let me open the optical tube assembly. The lens cap, and they remove it just to see the lens. The lens look relatively clean, of course, in this shiny flash. You can see all the blemishes. Let me turn off the flash. Just take it against the light. Just look through it. Quite impressive, and for 60mm, that's quite impressive. Let me just set it up and see how it looks. Set up the telescope, and I'm looking at it. The eyepieces, of course, are 0.96, less than 1 inch diameter. I must say that the reason people buy these things is mostly nostalgia. They talk about the Japanese, optics and so on. I've not seen with any of these Japanese optics telescopes anything special. I think even the simplest of the Chinese Skywatcher telescopes are superior to this. And Yeah, I'm really disappointed actually. I don't know if people make all the time videos about how good they are. I think it's most nostalgic from the time that they were kids. Yeah. I don't see that good thing in this one. They say it varies, but yeah. How many of this you have to buy to just get one good one? With the Skywatcher, everything you get is a standard. It's good. It's made in Shenzhen or somewhere in China. All are the same. Which one I prefer? Yeah, I prefer Skywatcher, Chinese. Okay, this one comes in a box, a beautiful wooden box, but the feel of some parts of it is cheap. This knob, focus knob, is plastic. I have another one of this, exactly the same, just in a cardboard box, older than this, I think. It has the Apollo landing posters and moon posters, everything there. And that one, everything is metal, sturdy. This one, the lens cap is plastic, can bend it. That one is metal or something hard. And all in all, the optical image quality is what I don't know what you expect from 60mm. Is kind of alrighty, but not something that gives you a wow factor. Of course, it's a smaller eyepiece. You cannot really focus with this camera easily on that. It's alright if you don't have any other telescope. That's alright, but if you have better ones, Skywatchers and Chinese products are really superior to these ones. That's what I can say. I was looking at the at the fruits of this tree in front of me. In the background of the sky, I didn't see any chromatic aberration, so that's a good point. If it was visible, I couldn't see it. It's not very bright, it's cloudy at the moment, so that's another factor. All in all, I think that is alright if you don't have anything else. That's a telescope, but other than that, no, you can have a better chance with the Chinese Skywatchers, for example. All in all, I can say that it's not as impressive as any of the modern telescopes that, for example, by Skywatcher, Orion, or Orion, or any other thing. If you were a kid in 1960s or 70s and you didn't have anything, the best magazine you could get was a Life magazine with all those fading color pictures and everything. And the entertainment was looking at the slides. Probably that would have been a good tool for you, but nowadays, no way that can be a good optical instrument. I cleaned the lenses, I cleaned that objective lens. Nothing compared to when you come close even to a Skywatcher telescope. So, all in all, I can say that aberration free, yes. As far as I could see, there was no aberration, no false color. But the limitations is the size of the eyepiece is less than 1 inch. Modern eyepieces are 1 inch and a quarter or 2 inch, and 3 inches are also becoming gradually taking foothold among the amateurs. And beyond that, that's it. This is what it is. It's limited. And probably good for observing planetary things. I've seen a few videos. They're not really bright or any impressive thing. But anyway, this is what you get. If you lived in the 90s, 70s, and all your world was a few fading or not very colorful magazines or slides or your own books. Nowadays we have all this equipment to get information from around the world. And for this, in this world, Japanese telescopes are really old and tacky. You can see that. This is my Skywatcher 102, Sky Travel 102mm. That's 4-inch telescope. There's a lens cap. I'm removing it. This is the lens. I thought I saw something which may be the initial stages of fungal growth, so I'm just trying to clean it to see what will happen if it is outside surfaces. I remove the shield here and we go see. Oh, I'm quite impressed by the ease of use of this cleaning of this telescope. You put the lens assembly, can be screwed, Everything inside is nice. The color, look at this glittery color, they're very beautiful. And they have been built to be easy maintained and at the same time easy to work with. Okay, I'm now going to put the dew shield on it. As you can see, dew shield has also some felt around it. I'm going to blow some air into this and clean it also. Okay, I'll put this now back. Let me have a look before putting the lens cap on. And I'll use the eyepiece just to see how it is. Sharp. That is what we have to call Chinese technology. Best image quality. Forget about the Japanese telescopes or American telescope. China is the next best, or is the first best now.